This video is sponsored by the subscribe button, as we're going for 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about all of the LEGO Star Wars UCS Death Star 2025 leaks. Now, I have not covered this set in over a month now, so I'm very excited to get back, cover all that we know, and there's been a little bit of new details that I'm excited to talk about today. If you do enjoy, make sure to smash like, and let's jump right in. So the UCS Death Star is one of the most hyped sets in recent years, and a lot of fans have been waiting for a full reveal of this set. Sadly, that won't come for a couple of months since the set does plan on releasing in October. But we do have news about the gift with purchase that is releasing, which we'll talk about later on in the video. But the current rumor for the UCS Death Star is that it will have 9,019 pieces along with a $1,000 USD price tag. This is going to be the most expensive LEGO Star Wars set ever released, and hopefully the largest one too. Now, we do know all about shrinkflation, where LEGO adds more parts but somehow manages to make these sets smaller than their previous counterparts, but I am expecting this set to actually end up being the biggest LEGO Star Wars set ever. Not just in piece count, but in the size, and the minifigures are rumored to be about 35 minifigures. That is an absurd amount of characters. Now, there was actually a rumor that came out. It was a fake rumor, but a YouTuber by the name of Jedi Bricks, he did come out with a list of minifigures. He never took that video down, and that one covered about 40 different minifigures. That list is entirely fake. It had characters that really had no affiliation with the Death Star whatsoever. So if you saw that video, sadly, all of those minifigures, they are not the complete list. He never took that video down, so I figured I would let you guys know that that list that came out is not the real one. But I think that this model is going to be very, very good. It will definitely be a mix between the 2005 Death Star and the two previous, more playset type Death Stars that we saw in the past. It will definitely have tons of rooms on the inside with the interior where you can place the 35 plus minifigures, and I think that there will be a lot of play features. There will certainly be references to pretty much every scene that we ever see on the Death Star. And I'm assuming that the interior will be similar to what we saw in the past with the previous Death Star builds, with, you know, the interrogation chamber, the trash compactor, of course, the Emperor's throne room will probably take up a good chunk of that. And then we'll probably see a hangar bay along with a power station of sorts, and it's really going to be a fantastic playset for kids if, you know, a kid can afford $1,000, and it'll also be a great display piece for adults who want to panel it back up with all of the panels and then just have it on display. One big concern that I've seen online, however, is the fact that with 9,000 pieces, this is likely going to be the heaviest LEGO Star Wars set ever released, and so that display stand, which I'm assuming it's going to have, I really can't see LEGO doing it without a display stand. If they do it without a display stand, that would look a little weird. Most UCS sets have a display stand of some sorts, so if they do it with a display stand, it will have to be very, very sturdy. It will have to be very durable. Perhaps LEGO will put like a few metal pieces. Perhaps that's something they'll do, like, to make sure that it does not break, because it's going to be at least probably 20-25 pounds for the Death Star load, so I'm assuming that they'll have to make some really reinforced Technic display stands to actually hold up the Death Star. And size-wise, it is most likely going to be the largest set LEGO's ever released with circumference and diameter. It's going to be a massive set that not a lot of people have that much space for, and this, however, does bring up the opportunity for more $1,000 sets in the future. Pretty much any large location or even a large vehicle, I could kind of see us getting a $1,000 UCS Star Destroyer in the next 5 years, sort of to remake what they did back in 2019. I think that would be pretty cool. Better yet, LEGO could make a UCS Super Star Destroyer or the Executor. That would also probably go really well with what we saw back in 2019 with the UCS Star Destroyer, and I think that once they make that first $1,000 set in this October, that opens up the door to so many more UCS sets in the future. One that I saw a lot of people want is a large Master Builder series Andor. That is going to be a lot of people's #1 wish list, because we haven't seen a full large playset for the Ewok Village since around 2013, I believe, with the UCS version of the Ewok Village. That set is highly regarded as the best LEGO Star Wars set with a lot of fans. So I would totally love to see them remake it in the next couple of years as a large Master Builder series set with 25 to 30 minifigures. I could also totally see LEGO making a massive $1,000 Assault on Hoth remake for $1,000. I think this would be really cool. Also, I think they could finally give us the third or fourth shield generator that we never got in the original set, and this would be a really awesome set. We would see an updated Echo base, and I could see them doing it for an anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. So this $1,000 Death Star totally opens up the window for a lot more $1,000 sets in the coming future. I could totally see LEGO making that a standard every 2 years to release a $1,000 UCS set in October, along with a small gift with purchase to go along with that set that sort of ties into what that set is based off of. But that's a whole topic for a future video on what we could see for future $1,000 UCS sets. This was just a couple of my predictions for the future. Speaking of gift with purchases, we also have news about the gift with purchase that is coming with the UCS Death Star. This one should be set number 40771, and it should include about 226 pieces along with 3 minifigures. The 3 minifigures are still unknown. I'm assuming it's going to be at least one TIE fighter pilot, an astromech droid, and maybe a protocol droid, because it is currently rumored to be a TIE fighter at that scale. It's probably going to end up being a TIE Advanced for Vader's TIE Advanced, but we have no current word on whether or not it's the Advanced or the normal TIE fighter, but it's rumored to be the current TIE fighter. But I am very excited to see this gift with purchase. It's a bit of a change from the previous lightsaber gift with purchases that we've seen over the past couple of years, and so I am excited to get this set hopefully one day, probably not in the first week. I probably won't end up getting the gift with purchase, but once I do get enough space in my, in my house, that I will be able to buy the set, keep it on display rather than putting it up in my attic or somewhere where, it just gets stored away. Once I have enough space, I will likely end up picking up this Death Star because it is a monumental set. It's going to be a very good looking set. A lot of people will buy it, even though it is expensive. LEGO Star Wars fans find a way. They'll sell their old sets. They'll sell all sorts of things just to be able to afford the newest and the latest sets. But make sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you plan on picking this set up. I know I won't be able to pick it up in the first week, but there are plenty of people who will, and the gift with purchase will certainly entice people to buy it, especially if it does include maybe an exclusive minifigure or two. If it does include exclusive minifigures, it will probably sell out really fast, because if it's gatekept before a $1,000 set, you'll have to spend over $1,000 with tax to be able to afford that one minifigure in the gift with purchase. And the minifigures in the Death Star are hopefully going to be very good as well. Now, there's no current word, but I will keep you guys updated on any sort of updates that we get on the minifigures. Like I said, that previous rumored minifigure list was not real. All we currently know is that it probably does include all of the main cast of minifigures that we would expect. And then director Krennic is also said to be included in the set, so he's obviously going to be someone that we hadn't seen in previous Death Stars. Same with Grand Moff Tarkin. He is said to be probably coming because he does have a large appearance in the Death Star. So no full word on the full minifigure list, but make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that notification bell so you guys get updated whenever I post. But thank you guys so much for the recent support here on the channel. It really has been amazing. After I did lose my Instagram account, I was really bummed out. I didn't have much motivation to keep posting here on the channel, but I do feel like the LEGO Star Wars community is still in a rough spot. The YouTubers aren't the best. The quality is not really there in the videos. That passion for LEGO isn't really there with much of the YouTubers nowadays, so I'm really trying to bring that back. I'm trying to bring hype up for the sets without really clickbaiting you guys, so I hope that you guys enjoy my content. If you have any issues with my content, please let me know down in the comments section below, because I would love to change things up. If you guys want to see something different in my videos, make sure to let me know, and I will be taking a bit of a break over the next 2 weeks, or whenever you're seeing this video. I will probably still be on my break, but I just want to thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys for all the love that you've shown this channel, and I hope to continue to keep making content on here and kind of maybe occasionally post on Instagram, but not so much, because LEGO really does go after Instagram accounts a lot, so I don't want to risk that all again. But thank you so much for watching. If you are still watching, I mean, I am so grateful. So thank you so much. Make sure to have a fantastic rest of your day, and goodbye.